Hello, What Culture? My name is Simon Miller, and in many ways, this is a bit like breaking news, even though it's not breaking news, because everything moves so fast in 2018, you can't keep up with that shiz. Try not to swear, don't want to be that guy, because the internet has made things so crazy, and it's like, oh, this has happened, and everyone hears about it, go on Twitter, tweet, but that is why I'm here right now, and also why I'm here to tell you that maybe, just maybe, we don't know, it's allegedly, and it's secrets, and there's murmurings under the sea, that maybe, again, maybe, I'm saying it just so I don't get any trouble, or if it does turn out that it's not true, I've covered myself, but apparently Becky Lynch versus Ronda Rousey at Survivor Series 2018 may have just been cancelled. Why? Here's why. Now, the reason I gave you such a rambling intro is because, as I say, things move so fast in 2018, there may already be a bunch of new details that I don't know that give more weight to this. But if you did watch Raw, if you didn't and you don't want to watch Raw this week, you can go watch Ups and Downs here on WhatCulture Wrestling. You will know that Becky Lynch invaded the show. At the end, she attacked Ronda Rousey and the rest of the SmackDown roster, as well as the SmackDown Women's Champion, then went on the offensive to get one over Raw, because, you know, Survivor Series is Raw versus SmackDown. And it was a pretty good way to end your Monday Night TV program to get you ready for the pay-per-view. Now, I'm sure most of you have seen the pictures that have come out in the last 24 hours, but yes, Becky Lynch is standing there with a busted nose as blood runs down her face. Now, this actually helped her character no end, because she looked like an absolute badass as Raw went off air and she was standing in the crowd holding her hands up, calling herself the man. And yeah, there was a little bit of Stone Cold Steve Austin to it. But we didn't know at the time, and what we may actually be finding out right now, is that she also suffered a concussion. As we know with Alexa Bliss or Daniel Bryan, if you do suffer a concussion in the WWE, you've got to be taken off shows for the good of your own health. And let's face it, even though it would absolutely suck if Becky versus Ronda is off, especially because it's probably the best thing they've got going right now, you've got to protect the wrestlers. That is the most important thing in the world. First and foremost, health and safety has got to come first, because it's just entertainment at the end of the day. But of course, it would still be a pile of rubbish. We all want to see that match, and it's the best thing WWE's built up for the damn show. So it's kind of a double-edged sword, but again, we don't know what the situation is. And as I am recording this mere hours from when SmackDown starts, I imagine it is here where we will get all the information we need. For example, if we get to the end of the Blue Brand and there's been no mention of Becky Lynch, no mention of Ronda Rousey, you've got to assume that it's still on. However, if Shane McMahon comes out or the commentators go, look, this is the deal, you ain't getting it no more, then you 100% ain't getting it no more. You're not going to cancel your biggest thing 4 days before, 3 days before, whatever it is. You're going to build that shit up. And I get how these things work too. One person says something, then it gets picked up by a wrestling news site, and everybody else jumps on the bandwagon. But there's usually no smoke without fire. And I think, unfortunately, in this regard, it may actually be true, unless I'm an idiot and buying into sources I usually believe, and they're all out there. I've just read them on that old internet, on that old Twitter. But my gut kind of goes, there's some logic to this, and that's why I wanted to give you the information so it didn't surprise you too much if it does become official. So that's that. Becky Lynch versus Ronda Rousey in a women's championship match, although no titles on the line, may have been cancelled. And again, after all, I think it really was the number one thing WWE had on that show. And I also think they'll probably put Ronda Rousey against somebody else. Maybe Tamina goes in there and Nia Jax gets involved, or maybe they just hotshot the Nia Jax thing really quickly. That would obviously screw up all the Team SmackDown stuff. But I don't know. I'm just, shooting the breeze here. I'm trying to come up with ideas. I'm trying to do what I can to save the show. I mean, that's way over the top. I'm exaggerating there. I actually think it'll be kind of decent. We may not be getting Becky Lynch versus Ronda Rousey, because Becky Lynch got injured on Raw. There's the too long didn't read version at the end of the video. Now, don't forget to leave a comment below and let us know what you think about all of this. Are you even going to watch Survivor Series now? If Becky Lynch isn't on it, like, share and subscribe. Head over to WhatCulture.com. There'll definitely be more information over there about this. And follow WhatCulture on Twitter at WhatCulture WWE, and that will keep you up to date too. My name is Simon from WhatCulture. This was a very ranty, out of nowhere, oh my gosh, I've got to get this done video, but I enjoyed it. I hope you did too, and I'll see you very soon to up those SmackDown Downs.